Make yourself useful for a change.
Welcome to the Lucky Store. We are the interplanetary famous casino and hotel center.
I'm looking for a transmission beacon.
I'm sorry, madame. I really don't know anything about any beacons.
Please let me in.
I can only do that if you are on my memorized list of expected guests.
Now listen, girl. You obviously don't know who I am.
I'm afraid not, madame.
Okay, let me help you out. Who was the last person you let in?
That was His Excellency Zambia Zeb.
I'm actually his personal belly dancer.
The complex has its own in-house entertainment. Union rules dictate that no external dancers are permitted entry.
About this Zambia Zeb, I've not been totally honest with you. He's a master criminal, and I'm hot on his trail.
But the Las Vegas Gaming Convention decreed that all gambling establishments are to be considered as legal neutral zones. I cannot allow you in to arrest him here.
About this Zambia Zeb, I've not been totally honest with you. I found the glove he dropped outside.
If you can show me the glove, I will let you in.
About this Zambia Zeb, I've not been totally honest with you. I have an important message for him.
If you would like to tell me the message, I will be sure to pass it on to His Excellency.
About this Zambia Zeb, I've not been totally honest with you. In fact, I'm his wife.
You mean you are Her Viciousness Countess Contavia Skulldigger, last of the Viper Devourers?
Yeah, that's me. And if you value your job here, you'll let me in immediately.
Of course, madame. I am truly sorry. I just didn't recognize you now that you had all your warts removed.
Goodbye then.
Have a prosperous day, madame.
are you?
My name is Ruthie Papao de Papao. I'm Tennant's woman. He's the boss here, you know.
What sort of a man is Tennant?
He's a bit of a slippery rogue, but he's a man with a lot of ambition and a humongous credit limit, and that's okay with me.
Why stick with a hoodlum?
Tennant's a vast improvement on my first boyfriend. He was a thief, a drunk, and a total male chauvinist pig. But then he did have a certain charm.
Sounds like someone I know. Don't you want to be an independent woman?
Don't worry. I only stick with a man once I have a use for him. You know, someone to finance this season's wardrobe. But the trick is to let him think he's in control.
If a man even thought he had control over me, I'd be forced to rip off the first accessible appendage I could grab. What's your opinion of men?
I need a man around for me to feel complete. Me, him, and his credit card.
Maybe that's a sensible attitude. If it's only his bank account you expect to rise, you're in for fewer disappointments, I suppose. Are you only concerned with your clothes?
Goodness, no. How shallow a person do you think I am? I'm just as concerned about my hair.
Can I speak with the boss?
You must have a good reason for doing so. He's a busy man, you know.
I need to ask for authority to gamble.
Oh yes, of course. Go on through.
Who are you?
The name's Tennant. I own this place. And who are you?
You sound andropath. As far as you're concerned, I am the law. I gather I need permission to gamble.
That's correct. Rules of our rather exclusive operation here. I'll need to know details of your profession.
I am a Federation police officer, the best there is.
Aha, I see. I'm afraid that since you're connected with the Federation, I must impound your ship.
What? Don't be ridiculous.
Calm down, Miss Andropath. If you wish, you can submit a written complaint which I will be happy to look at. In the meantime, you have my full authority to enjoy the many facilities that we offer here.
What gives you the right to impound my ship?
It's all to do with me being a businessman. I have struck what you might call an association with this invading force of aliens.
What is this association with the aliens?
They have agreed to leave me alone if I do them a few favors.
You have betrayed the human race!
I have done nothing of the sort. In fact, my business is providing a valuable service to the human race. So that I can continue my business peacefully, I have agreed to impound any ships that are a threat to the aliens. I am also simply maintaining one of their transmission beacons.
Where is this beacon?
Oh no, I'm not gonna tell you that. I've worked hard to build up this place, and I'd appreciate you not ruining my deals.
Do you run this place lawfully?
Surely, some rules are there to be broken.
And so are criminals' bones, mister. I'm going now.
Don't hurry back. Well, hello there. It's not often I see a female in here who I can describe as a real woman. Do you come here often?
Are you here just to use cliched chat-up lines?
Not at all, sweetheart. But if I said you had a beautiful body, would you hold it against me?
Keep on talking, big boy. You never know your luck.
I can feel our souls growing closer together, baby.
Have you got any chips you can lend me?
For you, my sweet, nothing is too much. After all, if I scratch your back, I'm sure you'll return the compliment, huh?
Don't worry. I know exactly what part of you I want to scratch.
Ah, there, baby. I never forget a friendly face, especially when it's on a willing body.
Aren't you worried about the alien invasion force?
Listen, honey, in this place, no one worries about the galaxy outside.
Did you know the owner has made a deal with the aliens?
That doesn't surprise me. I've heard Tennant has kept some very crooked company in the past.
What do you think of Tennant?
If there were odds on Tennant's strongest character traits, the rank outsider would be morality, and the clever money would be on greed.
I must tear myself away from you.
Hurry back soon now.
Hey, I'm a card short here.
I'm so sorry, madame. I can't imagine how that happened. I shall deal a new hand.
There's no point in me stealing that card. There's no point in me stealing that card.
You win. Congratulations, madame.
It's a 7.
You win. Congratulations, madame.
It's a pile of casino chips. I should be careful where I put things. Hey, I'm a card short here.
I'm so sorry, madame. I can't imagine how that happened. I shall deal a new hand. You win. Congratulations, madame.
Can I speak with the boss?
You must have a good reason for doing so. He's a busy man, you know.
I can prove the betting here is rigged.
That sounds quite important. Please go right in.
I have proof of crooked gambling.
That's impossible.
As you can see, I have 2 identical cards dealt to me in a game downstairs that claims to only use 1 deck. I have witnesses to this. I could close you down, fella.
What do you want?
My ship returned and the position of the beacon.
I will return your ship, but I cannot be the one to tell you where the beacon is. Now please, leave this place. My life was so much simpler before you arrived.
I'm going now.
Don't hurry back.
Good day to you, madam. How may I help you?
What do you do here?
I run all the housekeeping matters in this fine establishment.
Can you give me an example of a job you organize here?
Menu composition,
Can you give me an example of a job you organize here?
room maintenance,
Can you give me an example of a job you organize here?
carpet cleaning,
Can you give me an example of a job you organize here?
food purchasing,
Can you give me an example of a job you organize here?
staff rotas,
Can you give me an example of a job you organize here?
repair work,
Can you give me an example of a job you organize here?
suite allocation,
Can you give me an example of a job you organize here?
window cleaning,
Do you know which company cleans your windows?
I'm sure madam understands that I'm reluctant to divulge such information to someone who I'm unfamiliar with.
You sound really important.
I've had extensive training and many years of experience in all the finest places of this galaxy. It's very kind of madam to recognize these facts. Obviously, we're both of similar good breeding.
Is this a good place to work?
Exquisite, madam. I feel my sole purpose is to ensure the smooth running of a top-class establishment. Very few people feel such job satisfaction.
Oh, I know that feeling. When I'm tightening my grip around the scrawny neck of some wimpy male whom I've been tracking for the last 2 weeks, that's when I know I love my work.
I think you've lost me there, madam.
Do you know if the gambling here is honest?
I'm afraid I do not concern myself with that aspect of the life here.
Do you know which company cleans your windows?
Certainly, madam. I have the details here. It appears we use the Smear and Clear window cleaning company, madam.
Can I help you?
You look busy.
Oh, yes. Mr. Tennant always gives me a lot of important paperwork to do.
How long have you worked here?
I've been Mr. Tennant's personal assistant for 8 happy years now. He's the best boss I've ever had. Actually, he's the only boss I've ever had, but he's always telling me how important I am.
Do you enjoy your work?
Oh, definitely. I don't even mind that poor Mr. Tennant's never been able to give me a wage increase. Well, you know, because of the galactic recession. Mind you, soon Mr. Tennant says I can move up to being his deputy administrator.
What would you do as a deputy administrator?
Oh, I deal with all of Mr. Tennant's important paperwork.
Is Mr. Tennant in?
I'm afraid he's out at a meeting. He's a very busy man, you know.
Can you let me into the office?
Oh, no. Not while Mr. Tennant's out. I hope you understand. I could get into a lot of trouble for letting the wrong people into his office.
How are these office doors opened?
Some sort of electronic mechanism. Only I can open them from my desk. Mr. Tennant says that I'm in charge, you see.
I was here earlier, talking with your boss.
I must have been at lunch.
I think I might have left my glasses behind in Mr. Tennant's office.
I've just tidied up the office, actually. I'm afraid I didn't find any glasses.
Maybe I should double-check that I left nothing behind earlier.
I'm sorry, but I really can't let you into the office whilst Mr. Tennant is away.
Could you possibly check the office for my glasses one more time?
I really can't leave my desk at the moment. I've got so much important paperwork to deal with here.
Who is allowed into the office?
Well, no one really, besides myself, of course. Mr. Tennant trusts me, you see. Oh yes, there's Miss Papal de Papal. She's allowed in, little tart. Oh, and sometimes the window cleaners have to do their thing.
I worked for the window cleaning company.
I'm sorry, why didn't you say so earlier? Can you just confirm the name of the company for me?
Of course, it's Smear and Clear.
Lovely. Sorry to be so particular. Here's the key to the windows. Go right through.
I don't want to lose all my possessions. That's a long way down. And that's an even longer way up. All in the line of duty, I guess. gives me one of the vectors to the invader's homeworld. Time to get back to the Relentless.